Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, NightCap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
What's popping off today? Dak Prescott is popping off today.
Yeah, Dak sick of Dak. Hold on.
Let's get this thing. You know, we're going to give you a chance. We're going to give you a chance to respond.
Hold on. I know y'all ain't booing my quarterback. So y'all need to be booing the owner. Shit.
Dak revealed his frustration with Jerry yesterday. I stopped honestly. This is what Dak said. Now, if he's misquoted, if we read it, interpreted it wrong, but this is what Dak Prescott said. He said, I stopped honestly listening to things he says in the media a long time ago. It doesn't really hold weight to me. Dak knows he has the leverage here. They can't franchise him and they can't trade him. So he's set to become a free agent unless the Cowboys get something done before the season or during the season. According to Mike Florio, Dak's age, talent level, and the fact that he plays at the Dallas Cowboys makes him one of the biggest free agents available in the open market since Reggie White. And remember, it was Reggie White that started free agency in 1993. Reggie White free agency is still considered historic, as one NFL analyst could see the next coming free agent decision by quarterback Dak Prescott. Ocho, do you agree that Dak Prescott hitting the free agent market will have the type of seismic impact as Reggie White in 1993?
Most definitely. The timing and everything. The timing of everything, and obviously the teams that actually need a quarterback to actually compete at the highest level.
Yeah, that's about 15 teams.
Yeah, and listen, you got to think 15 teams are willing to pay for someone to compete. You have to understand what Dak has done for the Cowboys in the regular. I know there hasn't been much postseason success. I understand that, but to have a quarterback who can be efficient during the regular season, at least give you a chance to get there.
Get to the postseason.
And then once you find a way to get over that next obstacle, we can get to that point. Now, for me, I think the issue really isn't with Dak, because if you don't pay him, what you got next? It ain't like quarterbacks are falling out of goddamn trees like apples. It's very, very difficult to find a quarterback that's competent to lead the goddamn franchise and to be the kind of leader that's done everything right like Dak has.
Right. Yeah, it's tough for Dak because he's like, okay, what else you need? I mean, Jerry keeps putting this, it says, I'm going all in. And Dak has said, Dak's like, I don't take anything that he says serious. I take everything he says with a grain of salt. I mean, he's in the cliches and euphemisms and all this other things that an 80-something-year-old man would use. And Dak is basically saying, I'm tired of it. So the question is, are you guys tired of it? I mean, what are your expectations for the Dallas Cowboys this year? Man, stop saying Super Bowl. You know damn well. And he yelled the loudest, Super Bowl.
I'm saying, like serious. All of y'all live here in Dallas, right? And I'm always those of you from Dallas that are Cowboy fans. Do you think they should pay Dak?
No.
Y'all think they should pay Dak up there?
This is the way Ocho looks at it. Ocho says, okay, if you don't pay Dak, who do you have lined up? You don't, but I promise you.
Who? Cooper who?
Cooper Rush.
Child, please, stop playing, man. I'm here with that.
I tell you what, your job might not have anybody to replace you, but if they fire your ass, I guarantee you they'll fill that seat.
Yeah.
I guarantee you if Dak doesn't come back to the Cowboys, they're going to trot somebody else out there next year. I mean, in 2025, Ocho.
It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. You're going to start all over. You're starting over from scratch. And who want to deal with that? Like, the problem for me, from the outside looking in, Jerry Jones is always that front center of the camera. You look at the other 31 teams, no other owner is always that front center of the camera.
Yeah, but that's what he wants, Ocho.
You don't have to do that. The star on the helmet is going to sell itself. The Cowboys itself, it already sells itself. The product, you don't have to say nothing.
True.
He adds more pressure on the players. He adds more pressure on the staff. Everybody walking on fucking eggshells and can't do their goddamn job.
Wow. That's how you feel?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, imagine y'all go to work, wherever you work at, and your goddamn boss always looking over your shoulder. always doing all the talking, always calling the goddamn meeting, always that. Like, you don't even play. You don't even play. What you laughing at? For real.
Nah, you talking about the boss always called the meetings?
Yeah, man.
So he don't pull the shoes down. He all in everybody's
Yeah,
face.
and everybody
knew press conference.
And the funny thing about it is he thinks his way works. His mindset. There was an article came out, I think 2-3 days ago. There's nobody else better fit to be the GM of the Cowboys than me.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't won in 27, 28, 30 something years.
Right.
Like at some point you gotta get out your way.
Right.
You know what, my way ain't working. Let me hire somebody that might be good at it, that can change things around here.
But you know how it is. I mean, guys, when you're in a relationship, you know, a lot of times I would rather lose my way than win someone else's way. And the problem is that you don't realize the type of success you can have if you don't care who gets the credit. But Jerry cares who gets the credit. He said he wants the credit. Damn, the man told you, Ocho.
He's the owner of the team. He gets the credit regardless, no matter what.
Nah, he didn't. Jimmy got that credit. And he got Jimmy ass up out of here, didn't he? And he waited damn near 30 years to put him in the Ring of Fame.
Yeah. So now, as Cowboys fans, for those of you that are Cowboys fans, let's understand who the problem is. Thank you.
But guess what? He gonna come out there and says, you know what? This is what he and Steven does every year. This team reminds me a lot of those champion Super Bowl teams. And y'all you know what Jerry said? Jerry said this remind him of Emmett and Troy and Mike, Haley, Dion, Darren Woodson. Mm-hmm. No.
And you know what? You know what's funny? If you ever want change, if you really want change, the one way to hit someone with that kind of power and a position that kind of power is to stop showing up. Stop going to the games, watch what happened. Stop buying tickets, watch what happened. But we all love football too much. Y'all love your Cowboys too much. So ain't nothing gonna change.
No.
Nah. But pay Dak, bitch. That's it.
I'm sure their money will be.
Look how long they made CD wait. Look what they did to Ezekiel Elliott. Like every time it's time for us to get paid, they make us climb, scratch, crawl. We got to sit down. We got to wait out. We got to sit in the corner. We got to do everything just to get our money, especially what we deserve. When you look at the wide receiver market, there's no reason CeeDee Lamb shouldn't have been in training camp, all training camp.
Right.
And getting a few preseason games in. Because now you got to think about it.
Well, some practices, even though he didn't want to
get some
play
practices in.
Nobody played.
So now you got to think about it. Next week, you got to hit the ground running, and you're going from 0 to 100 miles an hour right away. And what's the first thing that happen when you just get a car, you just rev it up right away? Fucking injuries.
Soft tissue. But knock on wood, let's hope that don't happen. Come on, CD, stay healthy.
CD, make sure you eat McDonald's.
CD don't eat no McDonald's.